motherfucking deal on YouTube. This your boy Coach Dante in the building with you guys. Please comment, like, and subscribe on the video, man. I did the NFC East. I'm doing the NFC North, man. So we're gonna start from bottom to top. We're gonna start with the Detroit Lions, who was 3-13 last year. The Detroit Lions had a draw, also a tie. That was that horrible game against Pittsburgh. You could make an argument Detroit should have won that game as well. Jared Goff didn't have a great game in that game. But again, hey, man, I think, like I say, this team was the most 3-13 competitive team that you saw. I mean, to be honest, I think Dan Campbell, is a very good, solid coach. Whether if he's head coach material or not, I think he's a very solid coach, man. I really do think he's a very good coach. I just, really think the team is not really built around, not really good. And to be honest, man, it's not really game. It's not, to be honest, man, hey, man, the Lions, Jared Goff had a pretty, really good season. He didn't have a bad season. St. Brown was pretty good, came on strong last year. TJ Hawkinson, also they got Swift. Their defense is not good at all. Their offense was pretty respectable last year. For us in the passing game, they wasn't as bad. But again, the Lions was competitive last year. They damn near beat the Baltimore Ravens. If it wasn't for a field goal, if it wasn't really for a field goal by Tucker, who was one of the best field goal kickers that you could probably ever see, they won that. They lost that game on a 60-some yard field goal. That was just a great field goal. They had the Packers. In Lambeau. Probably by half. They had the Packers right there pretty much. They had the Packers beat, and then the second half, it was all Packers right there. Chicago, they nearly almost beat Chicago. They almost beat a lot of teams, man. They did beat the Arizona Cardinals, and they beat them pretty bad too. So again, like I say, this was the most 3-13 competitive team that you probably will ever see, pretty much. But let's get right into the team's individual stats. Let's get right. There ain't too much to say about Detroit. I think Detroit drafted Jameson Williams. They drafted Jameson Williams. They went up in the draft and got him, who was pretty solid, who's going to be pretty good. He tore his ACL up, but he's going to be ready. They did get Aiden Hutchinson. They got Jas Pascal. They got Kirby Joseph, who's a pretty good safety. They didn't do too bad. They got Malcolm Rodriguez, linebacker out of Oklahoma State. James Houston from Kent State, outside linebacker. So they're going to be pretty solid. They're going to be pretty competitive, but how competitive, I cannot tell you that. But Jared Goff, last year, 3,200 passing yards. DeAndre Swift had 617 yards. Ahmad St. Brown had 912 yards. Tracy Walker had 108 tackles, and you had 6 interception by Amani. I don't know this is for last name, Amani, but again, he had 6 interceptions. So we're gonna go Jared Goff, 14 games, 67 completion percentage, 3,200 yards, 19 touchdowns, 8 interceptions. This is a pretty solid season by Jared Goff. Despite being 3-13, this was a pretty solid season. He didn't do too bad at all. 91 quarterback rating. DeAndre Swift played in 13 games. He had 617 yards, 5 touchdowns. Jamal Williams played in 13 games also, had 601 yards and 3 touchdowns. We got Ahmad St. Brown, 17 games, 90 catches as a rookie, 912 yards, 5 touchdowns. TJ Hawkinson, 12 games, 61 catches, 4 touchdowns, 505 83 yards. Khalif Raymond also had 71 catches as well, 16 games. 76 yards, 4 touchdowns, and DeAndre Swift also contribute in the passing game as well. Played in 13 games, 452 receiving yards, 2 touchdowns, and Josh Reynolds. And now they getting Jameson Williams. That's gonna contribute. And now Tracy Walker, 15 games, 108 tackles, 1 sack, 1 interception. Will Harris, 17 games, 93 catches, 93 tackles, sack and a half. So again, shout out to and Charles Harris had 7 sacks. He was the leading sack leader. So let's get right into the team stats. The team stats overall, and right into the schedule. So again, they was 18th in passing touchdown. 18th, not in passing touchdown, but in passing overall. 211.6 passing yards. 18th in the National Football League. You had 109 rushing yards. That is 19. Not too bad, but not good either on both categories. They were terrible. Just a terrible team in points per game. 19.1. That is 25th in the league. That is terrible. That is not good at all. In defense, we got to go there. They're second and last in defense and 31 and 31st. 27.5 points per game against. That defense was, just god awful. They wasn't good on the defensive side of the ball. They were 31st in the league. So let's get into the team schedule. Week 1, if everything's break right, they can beat the Eagles, but they're not beating the Eagles. The Washington Commanders. I got them. I got them beating the Commanders. I think the Commanders I think they can beat the Washington Commanders. So I'm gonna go out on the upset right here. I don't know. I got to check the video again, see if I got the Commanders beating them. Sometime I don't be remembering. But again, I got the Lions winning this game. I think I got the Lions winning in the upset. I think the Lions can beat them, so they're 1-1. Vikings, that's a loss. Seahawks, that's a win. I'm gonna give it to them. I think the Seahawks gonna be one of the worst football teams in the National Football League. But again, never know, because they still got DK Metcalf them over there. So again, I got the Lions. I think the Lions can beat the Seahawks at home. So they're 2-1. Patriots lost. 2-2. Cowboys lost. 2-3. Dolphins lost. 2-4. Packers lost. 2-5. Lions, I got them losing this. Bears, I got them losing this game. They're 2-6. I think they split with the Bears though. Giants, I think the Giants are a better football team, so they're 2-7. Bills 2-8. Jacksonville 2-9. Minnesota 2-10. Jets, I got them beating the Jets. I think they can beat the Jets, so that's 3 wins right there. Panthers, I think they're gonna beat the Panthers. That's 4. Bears 5 wins. Packers lost right here. So 5-12 for the Detroit Lions right here. I got 5-12 for the Detroit Lions. I think the Detroit Lions is going to be competitive. I just don't think they're all the way there. So comment, like, and subscribe what you guys think. And shout out to Troxel. I believe that's the only Lions fan I actually know right there. I don't know too many Lions fans, but comment, like, and subscribe on this video. Lions 5-12. Lions just 5-12 this year, man. Like I say, man, I think the Lions going to be competitive. I think they're going to win 5 games. So, again, comment, like, and subscribe. We'll be back with the next video, which is, it will be the Chicago Bears. Shout out to you guys. Thank you guys. Much love. I am out. Peace.